Beautiful souls, welcome back to Infinite Love. My name is Angelica, and this video is the third and final video in my Clearing Negativity video series. And so in this video, I wanted to talk about some practical ways, give you some tools that we can work with in order to clear a space, either whether it's our own energetic space or like a workspace, home space, etc., type of space. So, and I want to preface this is I really feel like this is under the scope of energetic hygiene, and energetic hygiene is just like exactly like it sounds. So we have our bodily hygiene, right? We take a shower, we brush our teeth, we do all these different things to keep our hygiene up. Well, energetic hygiene is the same thing, only it's vibrational, only it's energetic. You know, we think that we kind of can get caught up and think that we're only physical. You know, we get caught up in the physical realm and, you know, being physical humans. We can sometimes forget that we are also energetic, and so there's also an whole energetic spectrum and realm in order to be aware of, and so that we can empower ourselves because of our awareness to it and act accordingly, basically. And so what can happen in these realms is, say you're walking in the city, you know, being in close proximity to other people's energies, we can pick up things, things can stick to us, especially if we are receptive. Now, it depends on our mood, it depends on the day, it depends on our own energy that's going on at any given time. But if we're receptive to it, we can pick up stagnant energies, we can pick up thought forms, we can pick up negative energies, we can pick up a lot of different things. Now, there are an infinite amount of energies in the universe. There are trickster energies, there are negative energies, there are the most loving and benevolent energies, and there's everything in between. Manipulative energies, everything. So we can pick up things in our own field. And so here are some ways in which we can help to clear these out and purify our own space, and as well as our own like home space, office space, etc. So first and foremost, probably the one thing that you're always going to hear from anybody when clearing a space is sage. Sage is like the master cleanser. It purifies, it cleanses, it cleanses and clears out any negative or lower vibrational energies, frequencies, anything in a room, in your own space. What you do is you light it, and you can take it around your head, all around, down your arms, down your back, all the way down, right? And what I truly recommend is, what I truly recommend doing is, since this is like your master cleanser, I recommend pairing it with Palo Santo. Palo Santo can also be worked with for purification. However, it also has an attribute of sealing stuff in. So if you're looking to cleanse your space of negative energy, you might not want to work solely with Palo Santo, because it can what it can do is seal in those negative energies. So what I recommend doing is lighting your sage, going around, whether it's your space, whether it's your own energy field, completely doing working with your own energetic space, whatever energy space you're working with. Work with the whole space of the sage first, and then go through Palo Santo and seal that in. And so these these two are like a powerhouse of cleansing and sealing it in. And you can work with that, those sacred smudges, because they're awesome. Now the next one, this is like my go-to, and it's Himalayan pink salt. I have even bought the Himalayan pink salt that's just there in the salt aisle at the grocery store. That works good too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to say like bath salts on the front. It's just any kind of Himalayan pink salt. As long as Himalayan pink salt, it's going to work. You can also work with different kinds of salt, as such as Epsom salt, sea salt. I think you could probably work with Celtic salt too, although I've never tried it myself. I do a combination of Himalayan pink salt, Epsom salt, and magnesium chloride flakes, and that's like a powerhouse to really cleanse my energy. I like the feeling that it gives me. It completely just leaves me clean and clear. And you run yourself a bath. I guess I didn't say that. You run yourself a bath, put some Himalayan pink salt in. What you can also do, as you can also enhance the bath with, is speak your gratitude, speak your thoughts of gratitude, love, and any other intentions that you want to imbue into the water. Because water is so malleable in that we can change the structure of it. And so, you know, if you've ever seen the experiments done by Dr. Emoto, you'll know that just placing a label on some water, it will change the structure of the water. So all you have to do is put your hands over it and speak into it, or just simply speak into it, or just think and project your thoughts accordingly. And so that will actually enhance the healing, whatever. You can put any kind of intentions you want into your water. So it'll kind of enhance the clearing and cleansing effects of the salt combined with the water, and you're doing all kinds of, it's going to be amazing. So, and what I also wanted to say here is, I didn't preface this, and I should have prefaced it by saying, with all of these tools, it's always about your intention. Where is your intention? So what you want to do is be super clear on what your intention for working with a smudge stick or whatever. So what's my intention here? To cleanse and purify my energy. Good. Got it. This is my intention. Okay, then you can do it. So you don't have to be like, okay, this is I gotta constantly think about what my intention is. No. All you have to do is become very, very clear about what your intention is, and it's done. And then go about your smudging or your bath or whatever. Just be clear on what your intention is. It's very important because it directs the flow of the energy. So now next, what is next? Now where is my, okay, there it is. Next, we haven't talked about any kind of stones or crystals yet. Bam. Selenite. Selenite is one of the best cleansing stones out there, in my opinion. It doesn't have to be cleansed because it's cleansing itself, in and of itself. And it can be worked with to cleanse other stones, jewelry, space, your own energy space, etc., etc., etc. You can, again, it's your intention and your imagination. You know, really, we're only limited with the tools by how stretchy our imagination can be. So if, say, you wanted to clear your energy space, all you have to do is imagine like there's a beam of white light, and it's just cleansing everything it comes into contact with. You can point it and view, and you can like imagine you're painting the walls with it. Selenite, I'll say, comes in many different forms, as do a lot of crystals, I've noticed. So it comes in a wand such as this. This is just broken. It's, a piece broke off right here. But it can come in wand form. It can come in little desert and little selenite rose form. Like it literally looks as like a little rose. Or it comes in like little nubbies. It can come in many different forms. And so if you wanted to clear your own space, you can just wave it over yourself all the way down. And there's your selenite. So what else can we work with? The fourth way I have for you is go sit in nature. Nature is amazing at helping us humans and even animals clear our energy and be more clear in ourselves, because that's what it does. It's like the negative ions, they bond to the positive ions that we may be giving off at any given moment. They bond to them, they neutralize them, and we become clearer. Go sit out in nature for 15 to 20 minutes and tell me you don't feel better. And imagine what doing this every day, how it can enhance your life, how it can change your life. You know, have you ever been on a road trip, you know, and where like there's literally not a lot around, but you ever feel how expansive that feels? It's the energy is so free flowing out there that we can become very, very clear. It's no wonder when we go on vacation or we go on road trips that we get very, very clear on ourselves, and we're just like, wow, like it really makes us take a second look at our lives and maybe what can be out of alignment for us, because nature is very cleansing and purifying in and of itself. That's what Mother Nature does. She is our mother. She cleanses and purifies us and provides for us in so many different ways. Not just food, not just shade with the trees, not just food with the plants. In so many different ways. You know, sit out there and receive all of the gifts that she has to give you. Because I'm telling you, she's got a lot to give. And also, I'll add to that, be grateful for what she's got to give you. Give your gratitude, because you're giving back to her, and it's an energetic exchange. Speaking of energy, everything has an energetic exchange. So what you can do with something like when you're working with sage, Palo Santo, give your gratitude to it. It's helping you, you know, especially if we're utilizing tools. Be thankful for the tools. I'm grateful for you, you know. It really does help enrich your life, but you're also becoming more aware of the energetic exchange that you have with everything else in this physical reality, in this universe, etc., etc. So the fifth way I have is ask. Ask your angels, ask your guides, ask your higher self to help you clear your energy in this space and right now. The thing is with angels, the thing is with our higher self, the guides sometimes, angels specifically, we have to ask them, because angels, they can't impede in on our divine will. Now we have free will. They can't impede in on it, because we have to live our lives. If they were constantly impeding on it, we'd be like, hey, stop impeding in on my life. I can do this shit myself. So we have to ask. We have to ask. And they don't, basically we have to ask. So ask, help me, please help me clear my energy in this moment. If you want to go a step further and work on your intuitional skills or your intuitive skills, I call them intuitional. If you want to work on your intuitive skills, ask, how can I clear my energy in this moment that will best benefit me? And then listen for thoughts that can come up in your head, because that's the way that they communicate. Listen in your exterior reality. Nature might, if you're sitting outside, nature might be talking to you. Listen. You might even hear, if you ask and you're listening and there's a radio on or a TV on, something might be streaming in. It's how different spirit guides, angels, etc., that are the beings around us that want to help us are communicating with us literally everywhere. The more I tune in and listen, I'm like, oh yeah, they're all around us, constantly talking to us, and we just have to literally listen. And we could hear like a million different people, a million different beings, like telling us the same thing. Like, it's crazy. So there's that. Another thing we can do is get very, very calm. So I'd recommend taking 3 to 5 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. That sound, it actually triggers a response in our brain to let us know that we are safe and that we can relax. So take 3 to 5 deep breaths, just kind of get very, very calm, relax. And then imagine a violet flame coming in. It can be from your head down. It can be from your feet up. It can be from your heart. It can be from your solar plexus. Be intuitive here. Feel how it wants to come in for you. If this is what resonates for you, you work with the violet flame, and since fire and it's in and of itself is transforming, it's very purifying. If you look at something like a forest fire, yes, it can cause destruction. That is what it's meant to do. But also, in the same, death, destruction, and rebirth are the same two different sides of the same coin. So, yes, fire can destroy, but it can also, give it time, and then all of that burned, all of the burned area is very, very lush, and it's very rich, mineral rich, and then it can grow so much more than it could before. So work with the violet flame in order to, again, your intention is what matters here. So imagine it purifying you, burning away any stagnant energies, any energies that are no longer serving your highest good, any negative energies that may be attached to you that aren't serving your highest good, or that aren't you, period. Work with that. And there's another way that we can kind of work with being in a relaxed state. So 3 to 5 cleansing breaths. Get very, very relaxed, and fill yourself up with white light, or whatever color of light that really resonates with you at the time. It could be white. It could be iridescent with sparklies. I like using that kind of light because it hits all the different spectrum, because you have all the different colors in there. But use your imagination. Feel into what you want to, be creative. Feel into what you want to work with that day. So fill yourself up with light. Imagine all of your cells in your body, all of your muscles, all of your tissues, all of your organs, physical, all the way down to your energetic core, being filled up with white light. Once you fill yourself all the way up with white light everywhere, imagine all of that white light then filling up into your auric field, all the way around you, all the way around you, all the way around you, everywhere. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill it up with your intention. And then fill the auric envelope up with white light. And then you can even seal that in with golden light, with green light, with whatever color of light that feels best for you. So these are just some tools you can work with in order to clear your energy. But what I'm going to say is you are the ultimate tool. Now, I know how that sounds. It sounds a little like I'm insulting you, but it's not what it is at all. I'm saying, yes, we have different tools we can work with. Yes, definitely, most definitely. However, they are just permission slips. And permission slips, as Bashar says, they actually just simply align with your beliefs in a way so that you can work with something like this and believe that you are clearing your space. So all you have to do is simply believe that you are the light and you are clearing your energy or your field or your space because you said so, and it is done. Of course, you truly have to believe that because our beliefs create our reality. But remember, you are the ultimate tool. You say what goes in your reality because you are creating it. You are that powerful. And it's my honor to remind you how freaking powerful you are and to remind you that you are the ultimate tool. And you are the ultimate creator in your reality, and you get to say what goes on in your reality. So remember that. These are simply just tools. If you want to fill yourself up with white light and beam it all over the room and say, it is done, my space is cleared, so it is. You are that powerful. So remember. And again, it's my honor and my excitement to remind you that you are that powerful. So I hope this helps you in the highest and best way. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was a long one, but there was a lot to cover. And if this resonated, share it out. You never know who might want to see this and who it could like totally benefit them to see this. So share it out. Hit that little bell button to get notified when I put out another video. And like, share, subscribe. Anything that resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Infinite love and blessings.